Too often people just they're just not doing the work, right? They're just not focusing. They're not keeping their focus on what they're supposed to be doing today. They're getting sidetracked all over the place. They're not just putting their heads down and doing the work. So instead they're constantly looking on social media, looking on their Snapchat, their Instagram, checking their emails, looking on Facebook. And then what happens is that all that stuff just gets in your head, right? Now all of a sudden you're just comparing yourself to that person, oh, they're on vacation all the time, that looks like the perfect couple, their family's perfect, look at how great his job's doing, his career, everybody's so much more interesting than me. And it's just all just this head trash that just builds up on top of you. So then you just don't even end up getting your work done. You just start focusing on that, and you're just checking the emails and you're checking the Facebook again and all that stuff, instead of just minding your own business, putting your head down and getting the work in. And I think that's it's a big problem, because that's what people do. It's they literally they'll wake up, they'll go to Facebook, they'll check their email, they'll check their Instagram, maybe their Snapchat, see if they got a text, and by the time they got to all of that, they just go and think in their head oh, did I get an email? And then they start the whole thing back up again. So it's by the time you get to the one end, it's oh, did I get an email? Let me check my Facebook, let me check my Instagram. And then at the end, it's did I get an email? And then you start going through this whole thing, and I call that the social media vortex, because it's literally just this vortex of suck, where you're just constantly putting your head into this stuff. You're getting distracted all day. You're not actually getting anything done, and all you're doing is just comparing yourself to other people, and it's a really big problem. What you got to do is think about breaking that thing as much as you can. So catch yourself, all right, I check my email, I go check my Instagram, I check my email, did I get a text message? Oh, did I get an email? You're constantly doing catch yourself doing it, and stop it next time, because it doesn't do anything to yourself. You're just comparing yourself to what other people are doing. And I can't stress enough, if you just mind your own business, just focus on yourself, just put your head down, do the work, everything lines up so much more for you, versus just seeing what other people are doing. Some things I'd recommend you do, nice little challenge for you for the next week is, let's say first thing you wake up, don't look at your email. Give yourself at least 1 hour before you wake up to not look at your email. Don't check your Facebook, don't check your email. Trust me, the world did not end because you missed that alert. I promise you, everything's good. Just start your day off the way you want to do it without being influenced by someone else. Because if you are doing that, then you're basically just letting them influence your day instead of you doing your day. And I always say, I control my own day, right? So no one else is going to tell me how to run my day. And by logging in and checking your status and your updates and all that, and then addressing something or communicating something, now you're on their agenda, right? You're no longer on your own agenda. So give yourself an hour when you wake up. Don't jump right into that social media vortex. Give yourself an hour. The second thing I'd recommend doing is give yourself an hour before you go to bed. So if you go to bed at 10:30, 9:30, lights out. So don't go on social media. If you want to do some work, that's fine. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just talking about social media. Read a book, watch Netflix, do whatever you want. Just try to tell yourself an hour when you wake up, and between an hour before you go to bed. And I promise, try it for 1 week and just see how much better you're thinking, how clear you get, just by not comparing yourself and not you're absorbing what you're being told to absorb and all that stuff. So that's this week's Amrap. I hope you like it. Try that challenge out. It's 1 week to 7 days. It's less than a 0.1% of our life, right? So hope you like that. Subscribe and like.